Check, check. Good evening, everybody. Hi, thank you so much for being here tonight. Can you just turn this mic down just a touch, please, for me? Thank you very much. Before we get started and I do all my welcome messages, I just want to introduce our Jackson Memorial Band Parent President. This is Johanna Scavarnian. Everybody give her a round of applause. She is representing a ton of people that make this band program operational. I know it's on my thank you list later on, but it's a good segue into this. The Band Parent Organization, as I say every single time I get in front of this the group or crowd or large ensemble, they are the bread and butter that really make this organization tick. If you are unfamiliar with the organization, they do tons and tons of fundraising, and we have wacky, crazy ideas between Mr. Vicara and myself. And we say, hey, what do you think about building rocks? Well, what do you want the rocks made out of? I don't know. Come up with something. And lo and behold, 2 months later, they have styrofoam that they got donated from some here. They built the boxes, and then they welded the arms that go along with it. Can you give the Band Parent Organization a huge, huge, huge round of applause? So with that segues into a little bit of donations. Thank you so much if you did participate in the 50-50 raffle. Before we do start our formal portion of the concert, we do have a 50-50 that some of you participated in. I'm going to say the number is, I don't know, I'm looking at the cash there. I'm going to guess 90? Higher than 90, everybody. 120? A little higher than 120. We're looking at 125? Oh, too high. Okay, I feel like I'm on Let's Make a Deal. Anybody? Let's Make a Deal? Like the original Monty Hall, not Wayne Brady. 122. I'm sorry. 122 is the ticket price. And the red ticket. This is the Staples red ticket. 5 3 1 7 4 4 5. Last three are 4 4 5. 7 4 4 5. Once again, 5 3. Oh, we got it, Mrs. Giglio. Thank you so much. Thank you again for all of you who participated in this. Now onto my formal. I do want to thank you for taking your time. I know this is a very busy time in the season. In addition to that, we're only, 5 days from Christmas. I know there's lots that we could be doing right now. I really appreciate you coming out here and supporting all of these wonderful young musicians who are up here. We have worked very hard over the last 6 weeks trying to get this program together, and appreciate your time and your energy and your applause and your appreciation for the gift of music making. I do want to thank some people. First, again, the Jackson Memorial Band Parents, which I had mentioned. One last thing about the band parents. If you are a current band parent and you have not attended the monthly meetings, please, please, please try to get out there and be in the know in regards to what's happening with this organization. The meetings are every second Tuesday of the month. They are in this building. They're over on the Clayton side, which is to my right. And if you just follow that all the way around, please get in the know. And as we get closer into the spring season, we're going to start talking about Disney more and more and more. Okay. Secondarily, we talked a little bit about fundraisers. Please do, if you can, participate in the fundraisers. Yesterday, we did a Manja and Four Boys fundraiser, so thank you to them for helping support our organization. Any amount will help really stabilize this program that's out there. The next people I do want to thank are the school district and school administration, Mrs. Permilli, Mr. D'Eugenio, Mr. Tarver, and all of the school administration that's here. We cannot do anything that's out there. I tend to do examples. This morning, our Tri-M Music Honor Society, they went around the entire school. If you saw it on Facebook, we had a little bit of a live video going on. They went around the entire school and spread some cheer in our building. Tomorrow, the jazz ensemble will be playing in the hallways. I know we have a trumpet quartet that's going to be going around the hallways. We really couldn't do any of that without the support of the administration. Can you give all of them a round of applause, please? In addition to the Band Parent Organization, this is not a one-man operation. The gentleman in the back of the room under the exit sign, Mr. Vicara is just my right-hand man, and we really do literally co-teach this ensemble. We really feed off of each other, and I am forever grateful for everything that you do. Mrs. Fodor is here as well over on my left-hand side. Mrs. Fodor was the 6th grade band director here. Yes, give her a round of applause. It's an amazing opportunity for her to continue working with the Jackson students here. She is now a teacher at Toms River School District and graciously agreed to continue working with the Woodwind Choir. So I do appreciate both of you. Thank you so much. I also do want to mention also Mr. McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy is integral to the incorporation and what you see in this program. And also, if you're not aware, Mr. McCarthy has been a little bit under the weather, so I do want to publicly wish him well in his recovery and everything like that. And we all have well wishes for him as well. I do want to recognize the JTV crew that's behind here. If you turn around, you see those 3 cameras back there. There are people up in the in the lighting booth. All of these graphics, all of this, right? You see me on the camera. Hi, Mom. I'm up there, right? We cannot do any of this, and it's very, very grateful for anything that they do to help us out. I do want to remind you that they are filming this. If you would like a copy of this video, you can go see the table outside in the lobby. USB thumb drives or DVDs are $20. If you want both of those combined, they got a 2-for-1 deal for $30. If you have any friends or family who are not here today and they want to check out today's concert, this is being streamed live on jtvlive.org. And you go on there, it'll take you to a YouTube site, and you can see all of this live. So if you want to text some things out right now, you are more than welcome to do it. Get it in within the next 30 seconds, because if you look in the back of your program, it has a very kind reminder about cell phone usage. Making sure that your cell phones are off, make sure that they are silent. I just put my watch on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any little buzzes on my phone in the middle of the concert. And in addition, right, we just make sure when we want to give appreciation for our ensembles, we use our hands, right? Cheer them on as much as you can, right? And encourage them after every single selection. With that said, thank you for being here once again. Our program tonight is going to start with our school woodwind choir under the direction of Mrs. Rebecca Fodor. We hope you all enjoy the program. Thank you so much, everybody. Nate's ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This is the Jackson Memorial Jazz Ensemble. This is an auditioned ensemble. We actually started this ensemble, I was going to say the middle of October, but in actuality, we actually didn't start until after the marching band season was over. So what you're going to hear in front of you is a culmination of really 5 weeks of rehearsal. It's such a pleasure to work with this ensemble, and they really put all of their heart and soul and deal with all of my madness going into this ensemble. We're going to start tonight's program with a classic. This is Baby It's Cold Outside, and this is going to feature Nate Tolan on the alto saxophone and Gracie Sawicki on the tenor saxophone. And then there's this little duet. I forgot to say this earlier. There's a little duet. Huh? Oh, is it really? Oh, I totally said that wrong. I'm sorry. Well, okay, so I was really good with that. I was really happy with that. Let's rewind just a little bit. The soloist on this one, is Matt Scorsese. And then there's this really nice trade-off duet between our second trumpet player, our tenor saxophones, and then it kind of gets tossed all around. So we do hope you enjoy this arrangement of Baby It's Cold Outside. Sorry, Matt. Second on our program, I had mentioned earlier that the Jazz Ensemble is going to be playing in the hallways tomorrow. So we'll be playing this song and the other two songs you'll hear. And we have all these little incidental carols that we learn. One of them comes out of an anthology written by Sammy Nestico. He is an outstanding, I'm going to say, god in the world of jazz ensemble. When we're talking about big band, he's written for military bands. He's written for Count Basie and arranged for Count Basie. And all of his stuff is out of this world. I really fell in love with these charts when I first started taking over the ensemble, and this particular carol, Silent Night, is one of my favorites that's out of here. It's a very short carol, but we just wanted to share it with all of you, and again, we'll be doing this tomorrow in the hallways. We hope you enjoy Sammy Nestico's arrangement of Silent Night. Yeah, we're going to finish up the jazz band portion of the program with a really funky arrangement of Greensleeves. It has this really nice three feel. It has this really cool bari sax bass part. Doom, 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 doom. Really nice driving melody. Bass part that goes along with it. And then it kind of swings into this 4/4 section, and we got some two soloists. I bet you're going to figure out who those two soloists are, right? Because I said it earlier. This is going to feature Nate Toll on the alto saxophone and Gracie Sawicki on the tenor saxophone. So we hope you enjoy this arrangement of Greensleeves, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. If you can just give us about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to flip up onto the stage. We're going to invite the concert band members to come up, and then we'll start the on-stage portion of the concert. Thank you so much, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience as we did that transition. Just backstage, we had a whole bunch of people who had to make quick changes out of woodwind choir stuff and jazz ensemble. So once again, we appreciate your patience with that. Behind me, you see our underclassmen ensemble. This is labeled as a concert band, and it comprises of 9th and 10th grade students. And we meet every other day during fourth period, during the school day. This is an ensemble that officially started towards the end of marching band season. So the piece that you're going to hear right now, we introduced to them in the middle of October, and we have spent many hours, not just learning how to play this piece, but we also learn how to what I call ensemble. How do we play together? How do we blend and balance? How do we sound like one ensemble? And more importantly, and most importantly, we learn how to communicate with each other, not just in between sections, but with the conductor and the ensemble, and we really build up a lot of fundamentals to make the ensemble sound the best that they possibly can be. So in front of us, we are going to play a very famous composition. This is from Charlie Brown Christmas, and this is selections from Charlie Brown Christmas by Mike Giraldi, I believe. And you will hear some of the most famous tunes. One of the ones that pops in my head is Christmas Time Is Here, which is one of my absolute favorites, Oh Christmas Tree, and of course we're going to hear Linus and Lucy. We hope you enjoy this medley of Charlie Brown Christmas. second, and we're just going to flip ensembles. We're going to bring the symphonic band up on stage, and the concert band is going to go back over there. Just give us 30 seconds. Thank you. So a little inside. This morning or yesterday, I had told them, I said, don't stand up for me the second time. And they're like, no, we're going to stand up. Because I guess I trained Megan last year, and she's like, no, I learned how to. Was it last year? Oh, was it this year? Oh, anyway, so they were kind of contemplating whether they were going to stand up. Regardless, behind me is the Symphonic Band. This is a collection of 11th and 12th grade students who are in the band program, and they meet on the opposite days of the concert band program. This year, a little bit unique. We all had some challenges with this ensemble. If you notice, the instrumentation is a little bit unique if you look around the room, and that was a challenge for all of us. One of the big things we talked about with this ensemble is every person in this ensemble matters, right? And every single person has to play and really, really be accountable for their part. And I can't tell you how proud I am of this particular ensemble because they have stepped up to the plate. The piece that's in front of you first, this is a composition called Rest by Sam Hazo. I did this a few years ago, and I pulled it back up for this ensemble. And in the first 18 bars, it is extremely woodwind heavy. And what I did in particular for the 4 ladies that are in the front row, I had to rearrange the flute part, the oboe part, the bassoon part, and the clarinet parts, and I had to condense all of that into 4 players. So in the front row, each one of the clarinet players is playing a completely independent part. And we worked on it for a very long time. They gave up a lot of their time during Common Lunch, which I am so forever grateful for them. Before we even start, can you give these ladies a round of applause for all of their dedication? It's a wonderful composition based on God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, and it's just glorious. It starts in a little itty bitty, and then it just grows, and it grows, and it grows, and it just swells into this glorious carol, and then it just kind of dissipates into nothing. We really, truly hope you do enjoy this arrangement. Sam Hazel did a fantastic job with this. We hope you enjoy it. Rest. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a gorgeous arrangement, isn't it? just something you wouldn't expect. So I'm glad they had the opportunity to experience Mr. Hazo's work. We're going to move on to a medley piece. This is entitled Very Merry Christmas. What is it? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with what I said. And anyway, not to disrespect Mr. Sheldon, but this is a really cool arrangement that I am actually brand new to. And after I picked this piece, I found out very recently, this is actually standard in the holiday tune repertoire list. Mr. Becerra actually just played this past weekend with the Eastern Wind Symphony. And you guys pretty much play it every year, don't you? Yeah, so again, this was really new to me, and I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, this sounds really cool. And then we actually started doing a little bit of the score study and getting into it. This is a tough piece, if you want me to be 100% honest, and they have handled this like champions. Once again, we had to do a lot of adjustments without having some of our color instruments in here, so you're going to hear a lot of solos, boops, and bops here. If you could do me a favor real quick before I forget, if you have any solo in this piece anywhere, can you guys all stand up real quick just to be recognized so you're going to hear some of these solos? Go ahead. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Yeah, there's tons of little like innuendos in here, and you're going to hear a lot of very familiar carols, and we do hope you enjoy Mr. Sheldon's piece. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, semantics. Later on. It's great concert. I'll revisit it in the spring. The most wonderful Christmas. Yep. The most wonderful Christmas. Here. have 2 more selections for you tonight with the full ensemble. Just once again, give us 1 more second. Come on up, concert band.
that was a nice kind of juxtaposition of two things, Jingle Bells and the Stars and Stripes Forever, our national march. So if you hear kind of the two of those things together within that piece, as well as a couple of other Christmas carols sprinkled within there as well. I'm going to bring on Mr. Diaz for our last number.
So we've come to the end of our program, and we perennial do this song. We do this one every other year. This is a composition entitled Christmas Festival. This was written by Leroy Anderson. If you're not familiar with Mr. Anderson, he was the house arranger for the Boston Symphony and just came out with some fantastic stuff. If you listen to any Christmas station, you've heard Sleigh Ride. He also did that arrangement as well. He wrote it for orchestra and then reorchestrated it for wind band. Both of these compositions are staples in this ensemble, and I think it's really valuable for the students to get an actual, this is not arranged by, this is the actual true to form composition that professional ensemble wind bands play. So we hope you enjoy this. Just a little bit of inside information. The ensemble that you see before you, they came together today. Right, they had about a half-hour rehearsal this afternoon where both ensembles came together, and we put both of those selections together. And these two, as I say in front of closed doors, I see these are big boy, big girl charts. So we do hope you enjoyed this this composition, Christmas Festival. Thank you. As I said at the beginning of the program, I really, truly do appreciate, we really do truly appreciate taking your time tonight, so close to the holiday season, to spend an evening here at Jackson Memorial and just enjoy the pleasure of music. I honestly have the best job in the building. I'm truly fortunate to have these students behind me, and thank you so much for the support of the program. You know we're going to be around and about. You know we're going to Disney this year. We're going to make Jackson Memorial super proud down in Main Street, USA. Continue to support us, and please reach out if there's anything we can do for all of you. On behalf of myself, Mrs. Fodor, Mr. Vaquera, we wish you the happiest of holidays. If you are traveling, please travel safely and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on the flip side, 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, everybody.